Should really do all these things just before I go live, not after after I go live. Oh dear. I'm thinking, oh, I'm ready, but I'm not ever. Here we go. It's early, isn't it? God, it's 7:30. It's 7:30 in the morning. I hope that's not too loud. It might be. Right, what else do I need? I need to do other stuff. Other stuff. Move that over here. Put that down there. Put this over here. Why am I so skinny? Look. Well, no, I'm not skinny, but yeah. I think that's that. People are like, mate, it's too early for all that chat. Yeah, go grab your coffee. That's what I'm doing. Right, let's just do some runs. This is early morning practice. Going up and down the scale. Doesn't matter how long you've been playing for. Really important. For lots of different reasons. You can hear how your brain is. Good morning, Dee Dee. How are you? It's early, isn't it? Ciao, Vale. Good morning to Italy. Probably means goodbye, so sorry if it does. I mean good morning. It's so bad. As in me, not you. Coffee in Italy. I can't think of anything better. The home of coffee. Your envelope is behind me on my chair, Dee Dee, ready to go tomorrow morning. I have tried a different position for the microphone today. Let me know if you think it's better. Facebook. I apologise, you can't comment on here on Facebook. I thought I changed the settings, but I think it's changed it back again. Good morning, Amber. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for dropping in. what you're up to this morning. I know it's very early. I get up really early though. Like I've been up since 6 o'clock. Yesterday it was like 4 o'clock. Day before that was 3 a.m. It's not good, is it? Something really good about getting loads done before 9 o'clock in the morning though. I guess it's because I work 9 to 5 and the earlier I get up, the more I feel like I can do in my own spare time, which is normally things to do with Handpan, right? The new website and stuff. But we'll talk about all that later. Lots of stuff to catch people up on if they're interested. There, cars can't post comments to some destinations. That's Facebook right there. So sorry, Facebook. I thought I'd sorted it out. So started streaming on TikTok this week as well. That's a bit scary on there. It's a bit crazy. A bit crazy for a 50-year-old plus person. Well, so many things going on. It's pretty crazy. But it is the platform to stream on, I think. And you can sell directly on there as well, which is I've got things to sell. Like this little bad boy here on around my neck. The pan shake. Come on there. Nice. Still my two favourite chords. Coffee. No, thank you, Dee Dee. I don't know about brilliant, but just perseverance, I think, and connection. That's all it is. And a really beautiful instrument. That really helps. That really helps. Doing my first lesson tomorrow, which I can't quite believe. Actually, somebody wants to pay me to go and give them a lesson. So I'm driving to somebody's house, which I've never met before. And I'm giving them a lesson on the handpan. First touch lesson. I did a great interview this week, last weekend, with an American teacher called Ricky Hilson. And I was editing it yesterday. It's really good. Really, really good. He's such an experienced and knowledgeable player, teacher, composer, musician. So much history in the handpan and the rav as well. It's fascinating. Really good answers. Like really everything about it worked really well. So I'm hoping he likes the interview because I'm really impressed with it. I'm like, wow, this is the best one I think so far. Been a few mistakes, but you won't see that in the edit. We talk about obviously the history of the rav, where it came from. It's been going on all the different types. Rav Moon, Rav Vast, Rav Anima. And he talks about a few iterations of it when they first started doing it. They actually made handpans at the beginning. Rav made handpans, the Rav handpan, and they decided to ditch it. I don't know why, but they did. So the Ricky Hilson interview, hopefully going live soon. It's all about when I've got to find some cutaways. I like putting like music and stuff on the interviews as well. I haven't done that yet. I'm interviewing somebody else tomorrow, but I don't want to talk about that. I only talk about the one that I'm currently working on. So Ricky Hilson, American teacher, been in this scene for, I don't know, since the beginning, I think. And he came up with it. I think a reason why I started talking to him, talking about him this morning, is he came up with a really good point about how to strike the instrument or where to strike it from. And in the chat that I admitted that I'd been pulled up about it by Amy Naylor, about how I was striking the instrument on a video that she did like a live feedback stream. It really helped me. It really did. And Ricky, this is Ricky Hilson's advice, not mine necessarily. He said, when you're striking the instrument, you really only need to be like a hand width away from when you strike it. Not strike from up here. You need to be striking like from down here. So it's all on the wrist, like a nice sort of soft wrist, and then just that lovely little flick at the end. Like I used to be like all up here, like I used to be going. And that's all moving your arm and your elbow and up from your shoulder. And it's like you're all up here and you're hitting the instrument and you're trying to make these lovely. But if you watch the really good players, they're just really up close with the instrument. They're only like a couple of centimeters or inches away. Because it also, what it helps is good morning, B. Stein. Thank you for popping in. I've not heard of Hyla Vanul, but probably he or she is very, very good. I really appreciate you dropping in, saying hello. Yeah, this is an F2 low pygmy handpan. But yeah, so that's for you, Dee Dee, really. Just if you're thinking about practicing your striking, keep nice and close to the instrument. Rhythm Overload. Thank you so much for your comments. I appreciate you coming in. Have a look. How are you doing? Nice to see a few new faces in the stream anyway. When you start off, you just think it's the same people that come to see you, which I do really appreciate. That is so lovely that people pop on when I see me coming online. But yeah, it's always nice to see new people coming in. Of course, if you get really popular, people just ask you to play Minecraft. I can't do that anyway. I was on a stream on TikTok the other day with this guy called Louis, a German player. He's really good. Wow. Handpan Louis, brilliant player. Hasn't been playing for that long, but just naturally talented. And what was I talking about here? Oh yeah, because on his stream there's like loads of people. Can you play Minecraft? Can you play Minecraft? I'm like, if you wanna listen to Minecraft, go and play Minecraft. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not their fault really. Most musicians that come on that either sing or play songs, they take requests. They like requests. They like playing songs. Whereas a handpan is really like an instrument that you can just pick up and just... A good word is noodle. We use the word noodle. I think they use that in America as well. Not the actual food, but noodling is just... Everything I do most of the time on a stream is just me playing whatever I feel like or whatever sounds good. Not necessarily like, here's a song that I wrote called, or, you know, I don't do covers. I've tried to learn a couple of songs, but it just hasn't got in. I just love just playing. Maybe when I get my D-card, that might be a bit easier to learn some songs, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. There's loads of other things you can do, for sure. I've got a book over here, beats from a book, which I could try and do. Does take a lot of setting up, though, on the screen. Should I have that coffee? That was my third coffee. That's quite bad, isn't it? Oh God, there's a really good / bad video that I saw the other day. Malte Martin's live stream performance of him playing in Hamburg in a church. And this is really terrible me saying this, but I couldn't help it. You got to be honest, right? I went to see Malte in concert in the summer. Absolutely incredible. Same setup as the live stream in Hamburg. Percussionist, guitar player, synth player. He's in charge of doing all the drone sounds and the frequencies. Really, really good. Everything freestyled. Everything all made up as they go. A bit like what I just said. Just playing on the spot. But they decided on the live stream to pan the percussionist hard right and the guitarist hard left and put Malte right across the stereo image. I mean, very artistic and okay, but if you're listening to it through a pair of speakers, having just the percussion coming out of just one side was a little bit distracting. It was like, I understand, like, you know, maybe they thought it makes people think that they're like in the concert, but just having the percussion coming out of like one speaker just felt like I was listening to an album from the 50s or the 60s or something. It was a wasted opportunity, that, because when you're in the concert, that's not how it sounds. You know, that you can hear all of the instruments coming out the full sound. Maybe they're slightly panned left and right, but it felt like they were really hard panned left and right, and Malte was right across the middle. But that's really like somebody who listens to music all the time. But if you haven't seen him play, or it's really nice to hear him talk about the instrument, talk about why he plays, how he plays, how to appreciate the music as well. I noticed near the beginning he was saying like, this is music to listen to relax to like, you know, close your eyes and just enjoy the feeling of it, as opposed to sort of be engaging with it, and which I thought was quite interesting. That's how he sees it. Of course, music can be appreciated however you want, of course, because it makes different. It does different jobs for different people, I think. So I get distracted when I come up with. It was just interesting to hear him say that. C minor. Dee Dee's got a question. Does temperature impact on these pans? I'm going to put it on the screen, Dee Dee. I can't read that. I'll have to leave it up here. Does temperature have impact on these pans? I leave mine on a stand in the front room and it gets a bit cold. Cold is okay. Hot is not okay. Cold is okay. When I say not okay, if you take it outside and it's a sunny day, whatever note the handpan is, whatever the note the sun is shining on the handpan, it will make it go out of tune in about less than 5 minutes, and you can hear it really quickly and really obviously. But if you bring it back indoors and let it cool down again, it will just go back to normal. It's not going to stay out of tune forever. The cold temperature, I mean, it's hard to not let it go cold in the winter, right? You don't have to keep it like at room temperature. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't play outside in the bright sunshine. That's why a lot of people like the Ravs, by the way, the Rav Vars. You can do that with them. They're a lot more sturdy. But these, I mean, this steel, these two bits of steel here, they're only about 1.2. They're really thin. It's like 1.3 millimeters thick or something. And you can really hear it along the shoulder here. You can hear how like light it is and thin it is. And when the sun hits the notes, you can clearly hear it if it goes out of tune in the sun. But you know, it will cool back down again and be fine after a little while. Apologies for my nose. Still haven't got that sorted out. It just feels cold when you play it when it's cold, right? I think that's the only thing. I don't think you need to worry about it, to be honest. Whew. Let's see if I can play Chapel. It's good to keep practicing the songs you compose as well. As I did talked about ages there about just freestyling. There is a couple that I've composed, but you know, it's not like, I mean, I've been doing it for a year. Just noodling around with it, just playing around with it, and it feels like it's nearly there, but I forget bits in the middle. So yeah, so let's try Chapel. I'm just going to try and play it and just remember the middle bit and see how I get on. I always forget, forget the middle bit, right? Okay. I mean, the ending's not sorted out. Don't know what I was doing at the end, but yeah. It's getting there. God, I hate that phrase. But that middle bit, let's practice the middle bit and the final section. Yeah, that's better. That's better, isn't it? Yeah. It doesn't have to be too long. It doesn't have to be like loads of crazy bits and crazy percussion and yeah. It's just that bit. Good morning, Esther. Good morning. Hello. Newest member. Well, were you talking about the Patreon group? Yeah, I was a special guest. I was a VIP. Necklace. Yeah, this is the pan shaker right here. I'll quickly show you. Whoa! This is what they look like. Ooh, look. How lovely are they? And they got holes in the back as well. Oh, hello. Where's it gone? There it is. Just stay still. Look at those 3 little holes in the back. It's because it's a shaker. It's actually a musical instrument, and you hold. And whatever hole you put, It makes a different sound. Yeah, the pan shaker. Available now across Europe and UK. Only from Handpan, you know. The only place in the world where you can get them. That is a truth. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm the only person in the world that sells this. Apart from the maker. But she only sells it to friends and family. So that's pretty cool. It's like a flute. Yeah, it is like a bit like a flute, Esther, you're right. I'm just going out of shot so I can blow my nose because nobody wants to see that or really hear it. But yeah, the pan shaker. They also, oh, hello, just dropped one. They also come with these lovely little things as well. Look at these, they come in these little pouches. This was an idea from the maker. You could tell it's a lady. A little bit of extra detail. If it was a man that made these, he wouldn't be putting them in lovely things like that. So you open the pouch up. I mean, this is tied in a knot. This is somebody's pan shake, and I'm not going to open it. But yeah, you get that lovely little felt bag, and yeah, exclusive. They're available now in the UK and the EU. There is only 5 left in the world at the moment. 5, and I've got them all. So if you want one, head on over to handpanion.com if you're in the UK. Or if you're in the EU, it's Etsy. E-T-S-Y. And then look for Handpan, and then they are on that site. Because otherwise you'll have to pay customs. And Dee Dee has got one. It's right here. It's right in this little envelope behind me. I've got 4 orders to send out. Yeah. They are lovely. They are really nice. And one thing I keep forgetting to tell people is they are adjustable. So they don't. If you don't want it sitting down right up here, you can adjust it quite easily, but I'm not very good at adjusting it. So you can have it really up high down here. But yeah, thank you for popping in, Esther. Lovely to see you. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. The lovely Esther. An amazing asset to the Handpan community for sure. I'm going to get to meet her in the summer next year when I go over to Germany for Pan Paradise. Pan Paradise near Frankfurt, 6-day Handpan retreat. I can't wait. I need to book my accommodation actually. I haven't done that yet. For those of you who are watching that won't be coming, I will be doing an interview with the organisers, and I will be doing a special episode of the podcast while I'm there, interviewing like students and teachers and getting like the feeling of the place, you know. The only thing I've got, well, 2 things I've got to do. 1 is book my accommodation. 2 is decide how I'm going to get there, because my brain. I should stick with my... What do I say to people? You should always follow your own advice. My intuition is telling me to drive there so I can take 2 handpans. And here is Alexandra, who also has an envelope behind me with her pan shake in it. Ready to go, Alexandra, tomorrow. Lovely to see you this morning. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Sure you are. Were you feeling ill the last time you came on a live stream? I think you probably were. That sounds terrible. But you know what I mean. Not that you're always ill. That's what it sounded like I meant. It wasn't. It wasn't. Right, let's get the D flat G in, because I like to go through the different scales that I've got instead of just sticking to one. I will come back to this and probably do some different chords with my chord book. Well, not my chord book, my handpan playing cards. But for now, let's put this little Tallulah away. Put her back on the shelf. Take out Max. Max, of course. Alexandra went to see the Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. What a great name that is. The Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. Brilliant. Love it. Ukulele. Are they like... They're like little guitars, right? Are they the little... When you play them up here? My father-in-law always says little phrases, and I always turn his phrases into a little ukulele song. If I had one, I would always get it out and do like he does these little phrases, like old phrases. Yeah. Ukulele. I bet they're great fun to play. Should probably get one. A decent one, not a rubbish one. I think my mum had one once. How have I been? I've been busy. That's what I've been. If you're watching on a computer, open up a new tab and go and have a look at handpan.com. If you're watching on your phone, don't worry about it. Yesterday was really busy. I literally started 4 a.m. and finished in the studio at 5 p.m. Had a break for lunch. And that was about it, I think. Did 4 orders. Put together a brand new site, a brand new product on Handpan, brand new collections page. You know, all about the backstory about the maker. These lovely pancakes here. It's all on the handpan.com website. Sam Allen. Met her last week, picked them up on Thursday. What else did I do? Oh yeah, and I edited an interview for Handpan Voices with Ricky Hilson, and also came up with some more questions for my next guest. So yeah, very busy, but really good. I was doing the Emmy Naylor meditation video the other day, and I used this from Handpan last year, and now I can't remember it at all. On their portrait mode here, doesn't really work. How did it go? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. My concentrating face, did you see it? the bit at the end there. That was the bit that Amy taught. And I added a bit, and I can't remember what. Oh yeah, that was it. That's it. Eee, there's the coming back to the beginning. See, it's much less natural for me to play compositions that I'm trying to remember. But I need to emphasise that you don't just have to do that. You could just freestyle and come up with compositions. In fact, do anything you want. But yeah, people that just think that they can't learn a song and then give up, it's a shame, because you don't have to just do that. You can't just... just like freestyle. Or you don't do stupid faces like me. It's getting light outside. But I suppose learning songs and learning chords helps you freestyle better. Definitely worth saying that, 100%. So if you learn where your chords are, learn to freestyle, learn to sort of make a connection with your instrument, then you will be able to freestyle better afterwards. And I need to blow my nose again. Great. Whew. Excuse me. Oh my God. Nobody wants to come in here and see that, Phil. Ah. How have you been, Alexandra? You let me know how you have been. That's two notes that I never play on this handpan. This one and this one. It's part of the C. Santa Baby. Wow, are you going to sing it as well? Wow. I've been practicing Santa Baby for our hangout and it helps with... Have I missed the instruction of learning a Christmas song? I mean, Santa Baby's a lovely song. I think you've done it before, right? I think I've heard you play and sing that before. Yeah, you have, I think. Did you do that last year? I can't remember. sing it then. Probably Rosie Bergonzi, right? Rosie Bergonzi, by the way. Wow. Like that concert that I went to. Incredible. No wonder she was nervous. It was just insane watching her do that. Absolutely insane. So proud of her for doing that. I mean, I know she's done it before, but nobody had done that before. That's the big thing to remind people. She was the first ever handpan player to be a soloist in front of an orchestra playing a composed piece of music by an orchestral classical music composer, which she then had to change to work with a handpan. So it wasn't one of her own songs. It was a piece of music that was given to her on proper sheet note music, annotation, tablature, whatever you want to call it. So here you go, Rosie. Here's the piece that I've composed for you. You've now got to make it work on a handpan and play it as a soloist and in front of an orchestra. Oh, and by the way, the BBC are going to record it as well. Like, what? I mean, incredible talent. Absolutely insane, and such a lovely ticket. Had a lovely night out with the wife. Got the train down to the South Bank in London, which looks amazing at night. The South Bank in London, the skyline is incredible. Opposite the London Eye, right next to the Thames, the River Thames. Beautiful setting for orchestral music, the South Bank Centre. And there's one of your friends that I had lunch with the week before, playing on stage in front of an orchestra to a huge audience, and being interviewed before she had to start playing by a presenter from BBC Radio 3. Had to come up on stage, talk to him first, to the audience, talk about the handpan, where it was from, how it's played, all that, and then sit down and then play 3 songs. Incredible, Rosie. Absolutely incredible. I mean, amazing. But got to see her briefly at the end. As you can imagine, when you do something like that and you've invited all your friends and family, lots of people wanted to talk to her and congratulate her and give her a hug. So she was like, she had lots of people to see. So, yeah, she was amazing. Alexandra, I would love to have Amy and Rosie retreat. They are the best. Amy is the best and Rosie is the best. Is that your favourite word? Best. This is something I have been trying to get them to do, Alexandra. Believe you me. They need somebody like me to try and organise it. That's why Amy likes Esther doing her. Or Amy suggests that it will just naturally happen in the future. It's really dark, this note. This is the one we talked about on the live stream we did last time. But it shouldn't be there in a D Aegean. I just need to learn it. Instead of giving up on it, I've had it for a year now. I'm definitely getting better. It's definitely revealing itself. Too many people give up too easily, and I have just decided, well, because it sounds really beautiful. It would be easy for me to sell it and get a pound that other people could play. But how often do I actually play with other people? Like 1% of my time? having your breakfast? Tell me what you're having. Yeah, it's to go to the next phase of a song, it definitely is required, and I know that's why Dean put it in there. I don't eat breakfast either, Dee Dee, actually. We have like a brunch at like 11 o'clock or 11:30. That's normally the first meal that I take. It's weird. Smoothie bowl, nice. Nice. A smoothie bowl. Why not in a drink? So you make a smoothie and then you pour it into a bowl. So it's a bit like a porridge, right? Like porridge in a bowl. It's always the D flat major that I forget. The chord. I don't know why. Is that it? I need to go and get the chords again. This is what practice is all about. Not doing the things that you're good at, doing the things that you're not good at. Where is it? Here. Why do I always forget it? I don't know why. Because I don't practice it enough, that's why. D flat major and A flat major. I play at A flat major a lot, naturally. That's definitely in there. A flat major. If you can hit the top highest note. Handpan chord book course. What do you mean? A flat major, that's okay. But it's D flat major that I get wrong. D flat major. Why don't I ever forget? Remember that. I think it's this. It's that movement there that I struggle with. What I need to do, Alexandra, is buy myself a pack of the Handpan playing cards and write all the chords out in one of those. But I'd rather sell them because I've already bought them, so I'd have to buy it back off myself. So I have thought about it. Maybe I could buy one for myself for Christmas. I don't know. Then I would have a handpan chord pack playing cards for this instrument, and that would help me, because all I've got here is D major, A flat major, F minor, and C minor. That's 4 chords out of 30. So there's loads of others, but I need to learn the major chord, the main chord of the handpan. D major to A flat major doesn't sound good. What goes with C minor then? That sounds like a second chord, doesn't it? Let's try it here. Not too bad. Not too bad. So this one at the bottom is the third note in the chord. B flat. I haven't got a B flat. I've got, in this D flat major chord, I play D flat in the ding, then F3, and then A flat 3, D flat 4, A flat 4. That's all I got. Make your own cards for now. Buy some coloured art paper from the... Yeah, I could just copy it. You're right. I could just buy one of her pages that you can buy, like really cheap, and write them out. Because I'm just looking at a little book. But the little book that I've got down here is quite helpful. Like, it's just a little notepad. You know, just a notepad. That's all. That's what I'm looking at right now. I've got the chords at the... Ooh, got the chords at the bottom. Yeah, there's that D major, A flat major, F minor, C minor. The terrible circles at the top. But yeah. Music. Oh, music. Oh, no. They're talking about music. Imagine talking about music when you've uploaded a video to the music category. My God. What did you think you were going to see, Mr. Technology? I love technology, by the way. Tell me your favourite piece of technology that you're using right now. Mobile, not you. I was talking to the man that came in and said, "Oh, music," and then probably left. Yeah, he did. He's still there. Why not add 6 parts? CE2, JE3. I have no idea what you mean, but that sounds cool. Do you mean adding musical notes? These are a set amount of notes. So I can only play the notes that are on this handpan. So I can't just add notes like you can on a keyboard or piano. Piano's got like 64 keys on it with 64 different notes. This has got 12 notes. Side music. Oh, you mean like adding synths and pads and other stuff on the side? Yeah, I could do that. And I should be doing that. Because I do have the equipment for it. But it's something that takes a lot of effort to put together and set up and play, and I just love... I've talked about this quite a lot. Yeah, like a looper. Like I've got this bit of kit right here, literally sitting in front of me every day. So on my desk, look at this bad boy here. Look at that. This sits on my desk doing nothing. This is a Native Instruments Machine Plus. It's a built-in sampler, looper, percussion, synth, everything. You don't even have to plug it into a computer. It does everything. Do I use it? I used to use it all the time. I used to take this on the road with me before I got into Handpan sort of 3 years ago. Amazing bit of kit. Expensive. Just sitting here on my desk gathering dust at the moment. Nothing. Oh, what else have I got? Got this guy as well. Also on my desk. Ah. This is on my desk as well. I just stopped using them. So yeah, all the gear and no idea. That's what they say. That's me. What I would love to try and do, this technology guy, what is he saying? Let the circle drum be added to the circle drum. Insert it there, the part of the iron board that is round black to produce medium-sized music power. Okay. Sounds like a great idea. This is a B Hijaz Rav tongue drum. This is a drum. Technology. I wish you good luck in creating all these amazing ideas. Let me know when you've made one. This is like a late nights. This is like a late night bit of music, isn't it? It reminds me of like something in the dark. playing for a dancer. That would be so cool. I've seen it online a few times. People playing a rav and people dancing. It does look really cool. Especially if the player is freestyling and the dancer is freestyling, like literally allowing her body or his body to move naturally. There's been a few people that have done that. Konstantin Rosler from Germany does that with his girlfriend. He's quite a well-known player. Don't know if it's his wife or his girlfriend, but that looks beautiful. And a beautiful player from Corsica does it as well, called Emily Spianti. She plays and she freestyles, and she has a dancer as well. They do little shows in Corsica. These are, of course, cheaper than handpans. Not much cheaper, because you can get cheaper handpans these days. You can also get a Rav Moon, which is smaller, which I would love to play. I'm going to need to try and borrow one off somebody, or swap it out for this one. Yeah, I would love to play a Rav Moon for a while. I have one. You can also play them with. You can also play them with mallets as well. I have no idea about these things you're talking about, Mr. Technology, but it sounds like you're having a great time. I don't know what sonic wave out is and closed music, but I'm sure they're really good fun. And if you're having fun with it, that's awesome, my friend. One thing I have seen online, which I really love, is the use of guitar effects pedals with contact mics, especially with the with a tone drum. So I've seen a guy on TikTok who uses contact mics, obviously just a microphone that's obviously connected somewhere, attached to the instrument, goes into a effects looper or effects guitar pedal, and then to the output. And it does sound amazing. From Indonesia. How lovely. My first viewer from Indonesia. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go and get Tallulah. Maybe I need to come up with a composition that will make me want to play this more. That's probably it. But then again, I know I'm giving it back at some point. Should we go to day mode? How's that? Oh, we're in the day mode now. We're in the day. We're in the day mode. Here's Tallulah. Yeah, pickup. Have you got a pickup mic, Dee Dee? I've got all dark, haven't I? I need to put some more lights on. That's what happens when you put light, when you change the light. There we go. We've gone from dark to day. It's probably not as nice to watch now, is it? Oh, look at Tallulah though. She looks lovely and bright. Move that over there. And so, yeah. Yeah, an Intel pickup and a mic like mine. Yeah, for sure. That's the combo right there. Yeah, you join the club, Dee Dee. Me as well. All the gear, no idea. morning, Hene. How are you, sir? Once again, envelope on the chair behind me for Hene. In fact, 2 envelopes for Hene. Two envelopes for Hene. One of my biggest supporters. I appreciate you so much, my friend. How are you this morning, Hene? I've got to start getting new products for my shop, but I do have more products to show you. Where are they? They're all sealed though, so I can't really show you that much. They're back here somewhere. There they are. Oh no, this one's open. This one's open. This is mine. This is because this is mine, I think. Oh, look how lovely. Here is the Marloy album. Brand new. And look inside. Signed by the lady herself. It says, with love. It says, with love, Marloy. So I have 10 of these. 10 of these to sell as well for the mighty Marloy. She's done a little video for me as well, signing them, which is lovely. So, yeah. Cost me a fortune. As in, not her fault, but once again got stung by the customs again. So we tested the music so we could listen to it again. Oh yeah? Which music are you talking about? Are they all signed? Yes, they are. They're all signed by Marloy, yes. 10 copies. Every single one. I've only got 10. But they're not even on the, they're not even on any. I've tried to get the pan shaker out, which is, which is the one that I've been really wanting to get. Mar sent me some in the week. I've just been so busy, I can't. That's the next one to go up though, is 10 signed CDs from Marloy. done that before. That chord, progression. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, nice. Maybe a bit slower. Oh, that's the one. I don't use this note enough. It's hard to hit. It's hard to hit because it's so little. Look how little it is. It's literally the same size as my finger. It's the highest note that I've got. Should know what it is. A flat 5. Maybe that's not the right one. Let your hands go. You're listening. That's all it is. I think you're, the people who are here, you're listening to a brand new composition being made up on the spot. No idea what to call it, no idea what to do with it. Should be recording, well, I am recording it, thank God. No, it's definitely not C, it's not F to C, it's F to A flat major. Nice, I like it. I like it. This is my happy face. Well, that's D flat, that's D major. new stuff. Yeah, new stuff's exciting. It's completely like made my mind completely like ground to a halt, and just think about that. It's so weird. It's a bit like, this is what happens in my brain. I sort of start to play a melody, then I change the way I play it, and then my mind starts to get like attached to the style that I'm playing it in. It's like, at the moment, my brain is like, it sounds like country and western, which it clearly could do. This could be played on a banjo, right? What I love about the handpan is music. I'm learning music. This is the first ever instrument I've ever played. So I feel like a little kid learning something brand new. It's great. Which is why everybody loves playing music. And there's little simple, subtle change between playing a full chord of 3 notes to a dyad. It's amazing. Like this is like, this is the full chord here. Or here. But then if you just play the 2, completely different feel. Love it. Yeah, I love dyads. They're so subtle. They're sort of, what does Rosie say? They're kind of like intimating the chord. No, they're sort of like, this is a bit of the chord. That could be, that's 2 notes from a C minor, or 2 notes from an A flat major. This is a good time to get the handpan playing cards out, so I can find a different chord to go with that idea before my camera runs out, because it will. These are the handpan playing cards from Rosie Bergonzi, also available on my store. Based on pan scripts using, and you can find more at Rosie's chord book website. The amazing Rosie Bergonzi. Embarrassing for me to say that over and over again, but it is true. She is amazing. Get rid of the ones that, if you ever want to know how to play these cards, that's how to do it. Take a screenshot. That's how to use them. That's how to play them. There's Rosie. There's a QR code. Anyway. You write down your notes on the back of one of the cards, and then you work out where your chords are based on your notes. That's really rubbish writing. Probably couldn't see it, But just like my little notepad here, you then fill out the chords. That's a sus chord. And you can see where your fingers go based on where the lines are. So, I thought I had a dent on my pan then. It was just a reflection. Some of these I've tried to only use the top notes because it gets a bit confusing. What's that one there? E flat dominant 7. Probably because look at this one. If you don't have all the notes in the chord, you just write the ones that you've got. So this E flat dominant 7, which is probably a lovely chord on a piano, has 4 different notes. I've only got a few of those. So you just play the ones you've got, which is a bit like what I was saying about the dyads there. Another simple one is a 5 chord, a power chord, C open, which I play all the time. I'm looking for that sus chord I had the other day. Is it that one? No. Which one was it? Suspended 2. No. Ooh. No. There's so many of them. There's like 30. So if you ever get bored of like playing the same thing, you can look through these cards and come up with an idea. There's the D flat major that I'm using at the moment. That's the one that that's the one I'm using at the moment. That's what I'm starting with, D flat major. I'm not really using the ding that much. And then I'm switching over to A flat major, which is here somewhere. Is it a red note? Is it a red one? Yeah, here we go. So that's what I'm playing. I'm playing D flat major and then A flat major. Maybe I should just look at all the notes that are in those 2 chords, make sure I'm playing them all, and then have an alternative. Maybe like what's the sus one? What's this one? B suspended 4. I don't have any B's. Look at this one. This is a suspended note. I don't really know what suspended notes are. Using the bottom notes there a little bit. Let's see if that one works with those 2. So I've got D flat major, which is basically F as well. A flat major. And people say, Phil, you've got these lines. I don't know which one to play first. I don't know how to do them. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter. You can do them in any order you like. Just as long as you hit those notes in that chord. If you want to go up, you start from the bottom note. If you want to go down, you start from the top note. If you want to start from the middle, start from the middle. Doesn't really matter. Now this one here might not go with these. I'm just going to try it out. This is what you have these cards for, to just try ideas. It's a shame I can't have it on the screen, but I'm paying enough for this service already. StreamYard. How much do you think StreamYard is per year? Anybody like to guess? Which is what I use to do all these videos. I do streams with this, and I also do all the interviews with StreamYard as well for the Handpan Voices. Let me know if you think you know how much it is a year. So I've got D major. See, I wasn't using that top note before. And that's a nice one to use. Let's just practice this suspended 4 chord. £800. Wow, that's a lot. No, it's not. It's not as much as that. It's 320 a year. 320 a year. So yeah, wow, that's a lot. It's really good though. Like I can change loads of different stuff off. I can add loads of things on here. I could let people join if I wanted. I could have like people joining me on here, and obviously it's recording everything that I do. It does little AI clips for you to do short little videos afterwards. Yeah, it is good, but it's a lot. Right, anyway, this chord here. Let's try and learn it. Oh, sus4. So it's a bit like. That's crazy. Is that is that the right way around? Go. I mean, suspended chords are supposed to be suspense, right? They're not supposed to be like a major is nice and happy. That's supposed to sound happy. A suspended chord sounds a bit weird because we've just been doing major chords, and this is like suspended. So I think it's called that because it adds suspense. Definitely doing that. Let's all join one. Let's all join one day. You want to come on my live stream? Be careful what you wish for. You can if you want. Probably need some organising though. It's so weird playing that chord after those two. It doesn't really go with those two, does it? Interesting though. That is exactly why these cards are great, because it forces you to play different notes in different orders that you never do. I never do that. Yeah, it sounds completely different. I don't think she's here, Alexandra. Maybe she is. Maybe she's gone to have her breakfast. You could talk in whatever language you like, Hene. You speak however you like in the chat. It's entirely up to you. I love it when people talk to each other. Don't have to keep it in English. So that suspended 4 chord is lovely, but it doesn't go with this chord progression. That's the one, that E flat dominant. This one instead, which I don't have many of the notes for. So we're going to swap out the suspended chord and go for this very simple, because it's the only, I've only got a few of the notes on that one. It's supposed to be, that's blank. Sorry. That just says E, G, B, and D, and I haven't got B. I haven't got E. So really, it's not really an E dominant 7. What notes are they? There's probably G, and I don't know really. What notes are they? Not many. Where is he? Have I got rid of it? There it is. So I've actually got here G and E flat. So that should say E flat, not E. So I've got E flat 5. Oh no, well maybe it's not E flat. Maybe it's just E, and that's why I've not added it. I don't know if that's a mistake. I don't know. See, I don't know my music theory. If it's an E dominant 7, maybe I should include all the E flats. I don't know. I've added, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to call that E flat dominant 7, and I've missed out a few notes. So yeah, I'm going to put that in the middle between D major and then A flat major. See what sounds like. See what's going down. You got B flat. People got B flats on their D chords, right? I don't have that. This is my notes on the F2 low pygmy right here. You can see what they are. I've got Fs, I've got Gs, I've got E flats, I've got A flats, I've got Cs. That is it. There's like 3 versions of the same note. I should take a lesson from Rosie, yeah. I should definitely do that, honey, for sure. Should definitely do it. I would love to spend some time with her, literally, with her in a flat, so yeah. But she is taking lessons at the moment, isn't she, online? I think if I do that with her, I need to be very clear about what I want to do. I think the good thing about, the important thing about doing a lesson with a teacher online is have a very clear intention about what you want to learn. Unless I'm underestimating how good the teacher is and they probably get it out of you. Playing there. I mean, that if I was doing a composition, instead of trying to get it into the chord progression of these two, that would be the second part, wouldn't it? D flat major to E flat dominant. So we do D major, A major, to D flat major, A flat major, and then D flat major into D flat dominant in 2 different parts, instead of trying to make them work all together. Part A, part B, have a different middle, and then a part C to finish. So like, then over to the part B. Maybe I don't know. Just trying things out. sure. It's taken me on a different journey completely. It sounds okay. It's definitely pulled it down though, isn't it? The energy's been pulled down. It's like, it sounds okay when you're playing it. It's nice and slow. Like the two major chords was like, I mean, like they're really happy and bright, and it feels like it forces you to play to faster. But this E flat dominant is like. Maybe I'll just play these three instead. Yeah, I'm playing the G, E flat 4 and G4. But really I could just play the two E flats. They sound brighter. I don't have a D anyway. But there's no G being played there. G3, it's not really doing anything, is it? Play the G4, E flat 5, E flat 4. How do I bring the A flat major back in? Sounds a bit like chapel. I guess this is what I'm doing. I feel like bad for trying all these things out, but this is what I'm doing, right? This is handpan practice. This is what I should be doing. So it's good. I just feel like, oh, there's people here. Not many people here. Agree. I'm playing the thing over and over again. You can kind of just see my workings out, I guess. See how I still don't know how to bring that thing back, the A flat major. Or do I not bother? Maybe you just play a percussive bridge. Then go back to the happy two major chords. So you don't try and play it as a progression. You just have one progression, percussive bridge, playing the same rhythm as the melody. But it's all F, isn't it? Yeah. People are practicing alongside me. Well, that's good. You're doing your handpan practice. That's good. I don't know how you can listen to me and practice at the same time, but that's all good. Mute me down if you want. I don't mind. Ooh, maybe that's it. So you start with the D flat major, E flat dominant 7 a few times. Then you switch it to D flat major, A flat major for a bit. Go back to the D flat, E dominant. Yeah. Because then you're taking it to sort of like, this is like a feeling here, and then you're taking it up to the happier chord progression, and then maybe you come back down again. So maybe that's it. You're trying to follow me, flipping heck. I don't even know what I'm doing. So, yeah. I'm playing D major. I think you've got the same chords, haven't you? Or do we go to A major and then D major for the second part? I've just got to commit to one of it, haven't I? Just see what it sounds like. That's A flat major to D flat major. Yeah, I'm not sure. I want them to work, but I'm not sure they're working. I mean, the first day of me trying something, I'm not that fast. I mean, Amy and Rosie could knock a whole song out in a day. Like Chapel that I've been doing has taken me a year. A whole year. So for me to work it out in one day, it will come. You sort of have to not get frustrated with it and just allow your own brain to work it out in your own time, right? Look at that, head in. Alexandra planning where they're going to meet up Quick Pan Paradise stop. Have to work. We'll pop over for the weekend. You also need to jam with you. Well, I might be able to fit you in. Might be able to fit you in. Of course I will. I'm joking. It would be great to do that. As long as you do the singing. I won't be doing the singing. When's the open mic? What night's that? If we jam together, Alexandra, you could join me on stage on the open mic. Don't know when that is. Well, this is the big question, Hene. This is the thing that I need to decide is how I'm going to get to Pan Paradise, because I like the idea of driving all the way from the UK to Frankfurt, and on Google Maps it says it's 10 hours. I know I went to Scotland 2 weeks ago. I spent 27 hours in the car in 4 days, so I have got no problem spending a lot of time in the car. And if I drive over, I can take 2 pans. This Tallulah. And hopefully, well, it must be ready by then, my brand new D-Curd 14. 10 hours pure driving, yeah. But, you know, I could even stop in Belgium on the way. I mean, is the Wild Night the weekend before or the weekend after? Because if it's before... Yeah, me and Tim have discussed it as well. He's going to like a few different festivals though, so I'm not sure how he's going to a few. I think Tim is going to Wild Naya and Pan Paradise. So yeah, I should talk to him, but I just don't want to force him into a decision that he doesn't. You know, we don't know each other that well, and to spend some time with like 12 hours in a car with somebody you don't know is quite a lot. I might be going with somebody else, a lady called Lucy, but she hasn't decided if she's coming yet. I think I'll keep these cards out to remind me about this idea that I've got, but I need to sort of take my brain away from it, don't I? I need to sort of stop doing it. Because I feel like I've got to the edge of the learning. It's sort of, I've got to the cliff edge and I'm like stopped. So I need to stop. When the fun stops, stop. That's what they say. I could easily drive with Phil 24 hours in a car and even have to say a word. I would definitely make you say a word, Henny. What did somebody say about Marloy? About Alexandra? She's a bigger fangirl than me, I think. And Marloy and I are also planning to play something together. Ooh! Check you out. You and Marloy, eh? Like that. Best mates. I'm just jealous. I can't wait to meet you myself. Here when I got the Marloy CDs out. Oh, you've already bought one, haven't you? So you don't want to see that. You don't want to see a special signed version of Marloy CD. Look at me. Look at me practicing for 2 hours. Handpan friends, of course, in different countries around the world. It's so cool, isn't it? I had a guy come in earlier from Indonesia. There's probably a few people here from Facebook. They can't say anything. If you want to comment on the video, anybody watching on Facebook, come over to the YouTube channel, join the chat. I didn't think I sorted it out once, but don't think it's working. Alexandra, if you want to see a bit of the backstory of the pan shake, which I've got on today. 3 different holes in the back, which makes a different sound. I'll just give you a close-up while I've got it on, because I know you two have bought one, and I appreciate you both. I don't think you were here earlier. Here they are. Come on. There she is. Ooh, so lovely. And there are the holes on the back. Is it going to go to focus? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. No. It's because it's moving. It's not moving. Oh, well, there we go. There you go. It had it then, didn't it? There. Oh. There. I don't know why it's struggling so much, but there you go. Yeah. They are beautiful, yeah. Much nicer than I thought. They're also, you can change the length as well. So if you don't want to wear it up here, you can wear it up here. I'm not very good at changing it. But it is, you can wear it however you want. I still haven't got the cast shakers out of the bag. I bought them in London 2 weeks ago and I've never touched them since I bought them. That's terrible. Does anybody else like that? Does anybody else do that? Or is it just me? I don't buy loads of things that I don't use, but that, I kind of felt like I needed to buy them. I don't even know if I can play them, or whether they're big enough, or whether they're too small, or whether the string's too small. I have no idea about them. I need to start putting it into my daily routine, really. You, what do you buy? Lots of instruments as well? The lady who made the pan shaker, she's got a whole room of instruments. A whole room full, apparently. ADHD. Maybe. I stayed in the, what was it called? I stayed in the centre of Chester last week. The hotel opposite the train station. That's where I was. The Queen, I think it was called. And when I got there, I went to the reception desk and I said, "Hi, my name's Phil Begner. I'm booking in for a night." And they were like, "Sorry? We don't have you down." I was like, "What?" Just check if I've got the right hotel. Got the right hotel. Checked on my booking.com check-in booking. And I'd booked the wrong night. I'd booked the 30th of December instead of the 30th of November. Or whatever it was. No, it wasn't that, was it? It was like, yeah. Should have been the 3rd of December. And I'd booked the 30th of December. Luckily, they let me change the date, and I stayed there. I was in the Eton Hall last week, Duke of Westminster Estate. Ooh, that sounds posh. Where was that? Is that in London? Or was it somewhere else? I more and more have the feeling that ADHD and Handpan match perfectly. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's good, right? Let's play some power chords on the F2 low pygmy. So yeah, that's the A flat 5, which is why I keep... Is it? Yeah. I know Alexandra likes her power chord, so yeah, A flat 5. C I never play over like this. I never put my hand over. But that's the power chord of F5 is. Do I have to go over here? I don't have to. I guess I do. I can't play that one, and that one together. A flat 5 and F5 is lovely, isn't it? The power chords. Power chord girl, yeah. So what do you like playing? What's your chord progression that you like? Am I missing one? Probably. I've got A flat 5 here, F5 and C5. The F flat 5 is my favourite. That sounds a lot like the D major I was playing earlier, doesn't it? Because it basically... Maybe that's the alternative to play. Don't have to always play D major. I could go over to the power chord. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe that's the key, right? How do I do the F5 back to the E dominant 7? D flat major to F flat major, the lower one. What did he call it earlier? Somebody said DD. This is like... Wild Night is not really a festival, more like a gathering from people with the same mindset. And it's at a castle. It sounds amazing. And it's in Belgium, which I love. I love Belgian beer. I can't help it. I don't know. I thought Wild Night was in Belgium. Yeah, look up Wild Night. I'm sure it's in Belgium. E flat dominant. Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier, wasn't it? I do love the A flat major 5 chord as well though. Dee, I should definitely come and see you when I'm next in that area. Instead of staying in some crappy hotel, I could come over with my handpan. You could probably teach me some music theory. I'm sure you could. Sounds like you can. Where's the other place I'm going to? Yeah, this Stanwick oil refinery at Ellesmere Port. That's why I was in the area. That's the area that I was working in. The Stanwell oil refinery in just Ellesmere Port. Yeah. You know what? That might be it. F5 to E flat, and then D major to A flat major, and then just spinning around, moving around those 4 different chords. F5 to E flat dominant. Then D flat. You could give me ideas. You've already given me ideas this morning. I don't know about that. Hene, what you've got to remember is we are all big one Handpan family. You would be welcome with open arms. We are all the same in real life as we are online. In fact, much nicer in real life. At Hangout UK, everybody greets each other with a hug. I'm not joking. It was a bit weird at first, but they were like, "Come on, it's Hangout." Like they just come in for a hug. It's nice. That's the same. It's not quite the same. Very similar, which is why it's working, right? Well, you're not a man, so you could give me a quality hug and I could give you one back. But, you know, when men hug each other, "Hey, how's it going, old man, manly man?" Different with a woman and a man, obviously. But it depends how you get on with them, I suppose. Like when I hug my lawyer, I might not let her go. I'm like, "Oh, Ma." She'd be like, "Yeah, nice to meet you." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she'd be like, "Get off." I'm like, "Yeah, Ma, it's lovely to meet you." She's like, "Get off, Phil." No, I'm joking. I'm not a weirdo. Well, I'm a bit. You've got to be a bit of a weirdo to do this in front of the whole world. All 4 of you. Yeah. I'm a bit like with Amy. Hi, Amy. I saw her at Rosie's concert. And she came down the steps in the theatre, and she was at a step above. And I said, "You might as well just stay on the step above," because she's really little. She's really, really little. Like when you see her on YouTube and stuff, she's there. She's full camera. It's all set up really nicely. When you see her in real life, she's like really tiny. She's like 5'3" or something. I don't know. I know that you're not massive either, Alexandra. Like as in tall, but It's always a bit of a shock when you see somebody who's like larger than life on a screen, and then she's like little Amy. I am getting sick of doing this chord progression. Let's get the F5 out of the chord of the pack, and then I will keep them together. This is why the cards are great. If nobody's got these cards, she's much taller than me. What? What? Amy Naylor's taller than you? Oh my God! Really? I might not even be able to see you, Alexandra. When I'm like Paris, I'll be like, "Where's Alexandra?" And you're like, "I'm here. I'm right in front of you." I'll be like, "I can't see you." Oh yeah, there you are. No, surely not. You can't be smaller than Amy Naylor. That's crazy. Really? Are you like 5'1" or something? 5'2"? Wow. You got to look out for the small ones. They're the toughest ones. You don't worry about the big ones. The small ones are the ones you need to worry about. Right. That's what they say about men anyway. Right, where's that F5? There it is. F open. That's the one I was looking for. So here are the four chords in my chord progression that I've been working on for the past hour, I think. D flat major. The alternative to that is the F open. Then that E flat dominant, which is not really that. I've got to add a few notes to that because I'm not playing the high E flat 5, which I need to add to that card. And then the F, the A flat major. 5'4". You're definitely not shorter than Amy Naylor. She's not 5'6". Maybe she was just on her tiptoes, but I think she's the same height as you. She can't be higher than 5'4". English with their feet and inches. Who do they think they are? Well, I don't know. Maybe we just invented it. Right. We invented quite a lot of things. We invented the internet as well, by the way. And light. And electricity. Not bad for a small little island. Yeah. Oh, and soccer as well. You're welcome. And English language. Right. Yeah. These four. Gonna go for that. D flat major. F minor. Yeah. These are the four that I'm gonna practice. And what should I call it? I need some names. Name ideas. What do we all think? I've been streaming for nearly 2.5 hours. Oh my God, I've got other jobs to do. I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to change the camera. Have a little chat with you before I go, but I should really probably go off and do something else. Unless anybody's got any questions for me. Are you a walking advertising agency? Who, me? What, for the UK? No, I'm just very proud to be British. Very proud. We're a very small country. We've come up with some amazing things. But I'm proud to be British, whatever that means. Hey, Canada there. Good morning. Or good evening. I'm not quite sure. What time is it in Canada? Probably 7 hours behind. Or 7 hours in front. I don't know. I've been playing for 2.5 hours, Lena. Which I can play for you for a couple. It's morning in Canada. It must be really early. It's 10 o'clock here. Canada's behind. So you must be in the middle of the night. You must have woken up. Sunday floating. I like that idea. I like it. 3 a.m. Wow. Well, thank you for joining me. I've just been playing for 2.5 hours. It's a lovely instrument. It's really hard to put it down once you do put it down. She's probably just saying hello and then leaving again. That's fine. She's like, yeah, who's this guy? Australia is 8 to 10 hours ahead. Well, she was in Canada, so she must be the opposite. I don't know. The wind whispers her name. Ooh. That's quite cool. Wow. That's quite cool. How did you come up with that, Dee Dee? The wind whispers her name. Ooh. It's quite nice. The wind whispers her name. Sunday floating. Sunday floating gives me visions of things that I shouldn't be thinking about. The wind whispers her name. It's pretty romantic, that. I need to write it down, don't I? Otherwise I'll forget. Do I have a pen? Let's have a look. Do I have a pen in my box? Do I have a pen in my box? Well, I've got more shakers that I don't use over here. Is Alexandra still here? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Alexandra, would you like to see the colour of your pouch that I've put into your envelope, or would you like to see it when it arrives? Because I've not sealed it yet. The wind whispers her name. Wow, maybe that's the song I'm going to play at Pan Paradise next year. The wind whispers her name. It's good to have... Oh yeah, of course, like beats from a book. Play the wind whispers. Yeah, I like that idea. Like, you can't really put notes on here. Look, it goes underneath. It goes at the top. Maybe it's because I've got like a different layout. If I did that, what happens? No, worse. Doesn't work. You want me to show you? Okay, I will. I will. I can't remember them. Look, these are the 4. They're all here. In fact, you're all here who's bought one. It's quite crazy. Look at these. Look, there's 4 here. This is Dee Dee's. Because she's in the UK, I don't need a massive envelope. I could just put a little address on the front. She chose her colour. Her colour is green. So there's yours, Dee Dee. In your envelope will be posted in the morning. Henne's here. No, this is Alexandra, yeah. Oh, I know, I'm all about Jacob Collier. He's amazing. I've got 2 Jacob Collier stories to share with you if you want. This is yours, Alexandra. Once again, it has to be a bigger envelope because it has to have a customs label and then your address on the front, without you having to worry about paying it. So this is the one that you are getting. Here we go. Yeah, look. It is the red wine colour. How lovely. Look at that. You can't really see it very well because it's not very bright, but it's beautiful. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I chose for you. The Henne's here. What colour did you go for, Henne? Blue, I think. Was it blue that you chose? Henne's here as well. Here's the blue one. Yeah. And Marie's also ordered one as well, but she's not here. So 4 orders. I have processed them. I've purchased the labels. I've marked them as done, and they're getting put in the post tomorrow. So yeah. And thank you for so much for buying them, all you 3. It's lovely that you're here as well. It's so cool. It's so lovely. So Jacob Collier. What an absolute legend. So yeah, Jacob Collier story. So when I went into London to buy these Cascas shakers, I bought them from these guys here, which I don't know how to use, and one day I need to pick them up and start trying to learn them. I need to find a good education resource for them. Anyway, yeah. So I went to a lovely shop that was recommended to me called Hobgoblin Music Store. I think they are a specialist in musical instruments. Yeah, exactly, Henny. Daniel Waples. That's why I bought them, because of the Daniel Waples influence, who I've also met at Hangout UK. Lovely to meet him finally. What a legend he is. Yeah. Also helped him on a live on a concert that he did in central London. I helped with that as well. That was pretty cool doing that. Helped with the timings and stuff. He actually got involved in it, which was cool. Anyway, Jacob Collier. So I went to this shop, bought the Cascas shakers, and the whole of the top floor was full of guitars. And I said to them, I've started to like guitar music a little bit better since Jacob Collier's new album with his 5-string guitar. And he said, the guy behind the counter said, I'm going to stop you there, because everybody comes in here in the last 2 months and asks us if we've got a 5-string guitar like Jacob Collier's. And the answer is no. And he said he came in a while ago, Jacob Collier, with a girl, and just proceeded to show off in front of her, playing all these instruments in the shop really easily, because he can play any instrument he likes. He could just pick it up and play it, right? And he was in the shop for like ages and ages and ages, and they basically had to kick him out and say, look, if you want to, they basically thought, if you want to continue to show off in front of this girl, take her back to your hotel room and buy an instrument instead of just doing it in the shop, because he can afford it. Yeah, I can't tell the other story yet. Maybe not until I see you in real life. But yeah, that was my Jacob Collier story for you all. His new album. There's 2 songs on that album called. One is called Something Heavy by Jacob Collier. Is it called that? Yeah, Something Heavy. Listen to Something Heavy, which I think amazing. Also, Butterflies as well on the same album. So, yeah, 2 absolutely beautiful songs. Really lovely. That Butterflies song, it's got a really beautiful video. They've shot it with a specialist wildlife camera that does like macro, like really close in, like in insects, and there's loads of butterflies on it, really close up of their wings and stuff, but all the butterflies are on his face, and so there's like really close ups of like his skin and his face in a forest or in a jungle or whatever. It probably wasn't, but really well shot, really beautiful shot. I think it's called Butterflies something else, but it's on YouTube. It was the first song that came off the album. It's really lovely. Really lovely. It doesn't have... Oh yeah, I've got another Jacob Collier story to tell you. Yeah, why not? I can tell you this part. So a friend of mine in London was working in a place where he was. I think that's all I can tell you about that. And my friend is a handpan player, quite well known in central London. Not Amy or Rosie, before you say. And he had his handpan there at work, because he plays it in his when he's not working. And he's like, how can I get Jacob Collier to play my handpan? And so he was thinking about how to do it, and he thought, right, the best thing to do is just to put it in his eye line in the room that Jacob's in, instead of trying to walk up to him with an instrument. Hey, Jacob, would you like to play? No, he just put it in the room that Jacob was in. And it worked straight away. Like Jacob just spots it in the corner of his eye, and he's like straight over to it. Oh, is that a handpan? Oh, wow. And he just picks it up and he starts playing it. And so my friend goes over to him and says, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, this is my handpan. And he was like, and then apparently Jacob starts playing it. But he couldn't play it. Well, he said he couldn't play it. And he said, oh, I don't really know how to play it. You play it. And so my friend had to play his handpan to Jacob Collier. Probably the most proficient musician in the world. Imagine doing that. I mean, like, yeah, you show me how to play it. And you're like, okay, I'll show Jacob Collier how to play an instrument. But yeah, Jacob Collier and Chris Martin, Fix You, is a video, Henny. You're absolutely right. What a beautiful moment that is. It's a really lovely video, for sure. I really enjoy watching that as well. I've seen Jacob in concert quite a few years ago now. Was it the Jesse Volume 3? I'm not a big fan of the full-on massive jazz numbers, and it's brilliant to watch on stage and brilliant to be a part of the audience when he does gets the audience to sing and that. Really amazing to be there to hear that. My favourite part of that concert was when he did his own version of Blackbirds by the Beatles, but that is another song to look up for Jacob Collier online. Look for us to do a search for that on YouTube. He might have stopped doing it now, but his encore when he's finished his big massive like jazz songs and stuff with the full band was to come back on and play Blackbird by the Beatles in his own way, in all the different chords and all the different styles, and obviously then gets the audience to sing it. And he plays this amazing thing that he's come up with where he uses his voice that goes through the keyboard. But Blackbird by Jacob Collier, he uses a beatbox, he uses all crazy chords and melodies, and that's an amazing thing to watch. So Blackbird, originally by the Beatles, done by Jacob Collier. Okay, I should go really. Look how long I've been streaming for. Unless anybody else has got any questions for me or wants to ask something before I go, I should probably go off and do stuff as well. I need to do those questions for my next interviewee. Is that right? Yeah, because I'm the interviewer. Apologies for the water noises and all the other noises, but that's what happens when you have a decent microphone. It picks up everything. Time to practice, says Hene. I've done my practice. I've been playing for 2.5 hours, but yeah, it is time for you to practice. When you practice, what do you practice? Let me know what you do, because everybody has their own practice. There's no real. You have to do this, this, or this. What do you practice? Do you practice patterns? Do you practice compositions that you're working on? Do you practice your touch, which I think is really important? Speaking of which, I've got a lesson to do tomorrow. Can't believe I'm doing a lesson. I'm teaching. I follow the patterns from the Davids. You just keep doing the basic beginner patterns, don't you? I need to send you some other patterns to look at. Not because they're harder, because they're not. They really are not. They just might give you an alternative perspective. The best, I think, all over course on the Master the Handpan is by these people. Mia Duo. Marketa and Leah. Known as Mia. Marketa plays the F2. She is, Meridian handpans. But Mia Duo course is very simple. There's a load of little, on the last section of that course, there's a follow along section. So you can play along, and they're just playing like djembes and frame drums, and then some chords on the same scale that you've got. And it's just nice to do it. Like, if you don't want to do any of their other lessons, jump right down to their last section. It's like play along with us. It's a lovely little thing to do, because you could just practice anything you want, and they just stick to certain chords and very nice and slow as well. So the Mia Duo course on Master the Handpan. Rosie's new course on Handpan chord book, I was given early access to, and I never looked at it, and I feel really quite bad. You practice nail rolls every day. So you do beginner lessons and nail rolls. That's like from one end of the scale to the other, Henny. Like the nail roll is probably one of the most advanced techniques you could probably try and do. It depends, yeah, but brilliant. I'm not a big fan of it, personally. But everybody's different. I've got loads of stuff all over my handpan needs cleaning. Right. Okay. I'm going to love you and leave you. I will get these pan shakers, these lovely little things in the post. They are lovely. They're not too big, look. They're like quite small. So they're not like, it's not like a massive medallion. But yeah, have a lovely Sunday. I appreciate you all three being here, or four. Oh, look at Rosie Burgundy's here. What are you doing here? I've got something to ask you. I'm sure I have. Are you always talking about me every time I tune in? Well, no, I am always talking about you. You should have heard me talking about you earlier. I was talking about your concert earlier. I was proper giving you fanboy feel then. Yeah. I was literally doing the cards. Look, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 40, and I was doing this chord progression. I was doing D flat major, and then E flat dominant 7. Then I was doing F5, A flat major. So yeah, I'll play it if you want. I'm sure you never hear me play, do you? So let me try and do these for Rosie while she's here, just to prove that I am actually doing stuff. Which way round did I say I was doing it? I think I was doing F5, E flat dominant, D major, A flat major, or something like that. On the A flat, on the F2 left finger. I've moved my camera and everything. I'll move it back again. Sure, there's something I have to ask you, Rosie. I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, we need to arrange a date for you to come back on Handpan Voices. That was what it is. We need to get back on it, because now you've launched the chord book, now you've done your performance, and now you've got your new course. So we definitely need to arrange a date over Christmas to have that chat, don't we? That's what I wanted to ask you. I remember. Right, okay. So it's not a song, it's an idea, Alexandra, based on the 4 chords that we were working on earlier. Yeah. F5, E flat dominant. So yeah, those are the 4. They're nice, aren't they? I mean, they're not 100% locked in, but like I was saying to people earlier, it takes me about a year to come up with a... It takes you a day, it takes me a year. So this is day 1 for me. And somebody even came up with a name for me earlier as well, Rosie. The wind whispers her name. How lovely. But yeah. So just got to practice and work out the best order. Probably shouldn't open with a power chord, but I just love that combo of. D flat major and then the E flat dominant is quite nice. You've got to go. Yeah, Henne's right. I've got work to do and put things in the mail. Have you seen these, Rosie? I've got 4 orders from Handpan to process, all for these lovely new shakers. Yeah, but yeah. Thanks, Henne, for spoiling my fun. No, you're right. I've been on for nearly 3 hours, so I do need to probably go and do it. So yeah. The pan shakers are unique. Go and have a look at handpanion.com, Rosie, if you've got a minute. I added Sam Allen's creator page, which I'm really chuffed with. She wants me to make a change to it today, which I will. But yeah, the story of the pan shaker is on there. The pictures of it, the backstory, her working with her dad. And obviously they're for sale on there as well. There's only 5 left of the first batch, and I don't know when I'm getting the next batch in yet, but I tell you what, they were a lot easier to buy than your cards, because I literally went to her house and picked them up. So that was good. Literally she went, here you go. So that was cool. Still waiting for those bed sheets. That's probably a message for you, Rosie. I know you two have had a lesson recently, haven't you? It's probably that. Yeah, I've got to feed. My job today is feed the birds. Add the feed into the bird feeders. We haven't done it all year so far. I feel really bad. So I need to do that. But thanks for dropping in, Rosie B. It was wonderful to see you perform last week. It was incredible, in fact. But yeah, I'll leave the fanboying for now. It was nice to be able to play these chord progressions that I was working on today too as well. It's nice. So yeah, called The Wind Whispers Her Name. Maybe that's what I'll play at the open mic at Pan Paradise when I've finally nailed it in 6 months' time. But it's quite nice. I just need a start, a middle and an end. I've got the chords. Yeah. And maybe I should have a lesson with you to take it to the next level, but there you go. Handpan bed sheets. Oh, right, okay. Well, I want to sell stands. I really want to sell like protectors for rings as well. I think that's like a cheap thing, but I think really important. Like I always take my wedding ring off when I play, but I know that people like Esther wears like a rubber seal over her ring, right? So I like that idea of being able to have something that goes over your jewellery. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the name, Dee Dee. Yeah, The Wind Whispers Her Name is quite lovely. That's really nice. Yes. The magnetic rotating handpan. I do have an update on that. I don't know how to get around it yet, Hannah, but I've been contacted again by the people who make that, called Drift Handpans in America, which is a subsidiary of Isthmus. And they want me to sell them, but they want me to buy a certain amount, and they want the money up front, and then it's going to cost me a lot of money and then a lot of customs fees on top of that from coming over to America. So I'm still in discussions about that. And really, I need to sort of put the brakes on buying products. I bought like 5 now. Yeah, exactly. So I can't just. I mean, I would love to sell them, and I've got them. They've offered it to me with a discount, of course. But I've made it clear to them that there's a 15% customs fee over from America, and so really it just breaks into my margin. So I pay for them, and then I lose all my margin paying for the customs fees, which is why people don't do what I'm trying to do, I guess. So I need to work out the best way of doing it. I don't know yet. I don't know. Because if I don't pay for the customs fees, then my buyers pay them. So, yeah. In an ideal world, I have somebody that I know from America and brings them over with them in a suitcase, and then I pick them up and I meet them at the airport and I get them off them. That would be a good idea. So, see, look, people want them. I know people want them. They're really cool. And Amy's got one in her studio, which I know Rosie's did a video with her about. They are very cool. I like them a lot. People will love them. But it's just another... No, stop. Stop it. Stop making me buy new stuff. It's too much money for me at the moment. It might be a thing that I'll do in the new year. I've got to stop buying new products. I just bought 10 pan shakers. I bought 30 cards, 10 pan shakers. What else did I buy? And the shop costs quite a lot of money to run as well. So yeah, oh yeah, and all the cloths. I've got like a handpan cleaning kit as well that I'm putting together. That's a branded handpan cleaning kit with a spray, with a microcloth in a lovely bag. So I'm trying to put that together. I bought like lovely little branded Handpanion like labels to put on the microcloths. I've bought these really lovely cotton bags. I've got to buy the stainless steel sprays. So I'm putting back together a handpan cleaning kit, which I know is not as cool as a floating handpan, but I think people will like them. And a handpan care cleaning kit guide. Yeah. You want to see them, DD? They're very cool. They're very cool. They are like literally like a little thing that sits on your I don't know, on your desktop, and it's literally like a handpan which is about this big, and it sits on top of a bit of a wood, and it literally floats in the air from a magnet, and you can push it and it literally spins around. It's very cool. It's very cool. Drift handpans make them. And but they're in America, so if you could buy them directly from them right now from probably Etsy or their website, but you're going to buy them from America and they're going to get shipped over. And I've asked their opinions about how we can get past it. Cabe's Astro Sauce, is that oil? Probably. They've also got oil they want to sell, so yeah. Yeah, it's just about how I managed to do it. When I first started, I thought I was going to use this thing called drop shipping, whereas I would put them on my shop, the customer would buy them, and the manufacturer would then send them directly to the customer. But nobody wants to do that. They do it with like crappy little Amazon products and stuff. But yeah, maybe I'll talk about drop shipping. But I don't know. I wouldn't make any money at all. I don't think. But that's what I thought I would be doing. Make my own. I couldn't make my own. My wife wants to make some art, some handpan art. She's a really good artist, and I think she's going to try and come up with some cards and stuff, which would be nice. But I want some digital products on my site, which don't physically cost any money to actually buy in and then send out. Like have some digital products that people can download that will be of benefit or of interest. Like, for example, I want to do a special version of an album with a additional track on it where the artist is talking about the album, either with me or for me. Like, this is my album, my favourite tracks are, this is a story about one of the songs. It's like a bonus track, and have it as a digital download on Handpan. That's what I want to do. Oh, right. It's some oil that helps to sing the ding. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're not getting into that discussion about making the ding sing. I mean, my personal opinion is that certain pans are easier than others. Not all pans are the same. So some dings are really good doing it. Others just don't do it very well at all. I think you need a bit of a stick. You need some friction to be able to do it. So I'm not sure that oil would do it. I heard that you had to use oil, like you had to have friction, like some sort of like you need to go against it, like a. Let me try and do this one. I don't think it's going to work. I just don't do it. You have to sort of. No, I just don't do it on this one. See, this is because it's got like 3 ridges. I just don't think it does it. I think it's perseverance, but really, if you can't do it easily and quickly, I don't see the point of trying to learn it because you can't put it into a song. I remember Amy doing it. Amy Boy Fan Club here. Amy's done it on a song, on a video I've seen hers. Yeah, so she could do it. But yeah, some handpans are easier to make the ding sing than others for sure. So yeah, I would love to sell the floating handpans. I'm waiting for Drift to get back to me about that. But yeah, check them out online. They are an amazing company, Isthmus. And I'd love to be able to sell stuff for them in Europe. So need to double check how it will work for them, how it will work for me, and how it will work for the customers. Once I sort that out, it'll be fine, wouldn't it? I don't know. There's ways of doing it. There must be ways of doing it. So I will ask them. And I would love to sell them. So look out for them in the new year. Let's try and commit to getting it sorted for people. Or you could just buy them from them, directly from them, from America. But there we go. Right. Okay, I've said I'm going to go for about 4 times now. I'm definitely going to go this time. I need to go off and do something else. I'm going to keep these lovely cards from Rosie. The wind whispers her name. Yeah, the UFO ones. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Should I quickly try and find them for you? Let's try and find them so you can see them. Drift. Handpans. Yeah. Go here. Click on the shop. Accessories. Yeah, right there they are. Yeah, right. So see if I can share this screen. I don't know if I will be able to. Let's see if I can do it. Share screen. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Can't see it on my screen. Ready? There they are. There they are. Not that expensive. Look, they're a discount at the moment. Look at that. Do you want me to choose on other pictures? That's what comes with it. That's a good picture. Yeah. How could you? I mean, it's such a little tiny picture, isn't it? Like what a rubbish layout that is. And what about full screen? That's rubbish. Look at that. It doesn't make it any bigger at all. But that's maximised. That's not doing anything. Yeah, they are very cool, aren't they? That's what we're talking about, Dee Dee, those. Floating handpan. Magnetic, levitating, music-inspired decor by Drift Handpans. Yeah, that's actually got the sizes on there. So the base is 5.5 inches wide, 1.25 inches thick. And then the handpan is on top. It runs with the power lead there. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? And I've, yeah, exclusive. You won't find it anywhere else. So, yeah. I couldn't make them for myself. You have to learn how to do this bit first. I mean, maybe the lady who makes the pan shakers, she could make a version of that. I mean, maybe I should show her, and we could come up with our own. You might be right, you know. You might be right. These are very cool, aren't they? I'll show this to Sam Allen. Yeah. So there we go. So that's it. I'll put my like that. Yeah. So yeah, I will officially now. Yeah. Let me work on that. Maybe that would really annoy them though, wouldn't it? If I just come up with my own version, that's not a great idea. I mean, I might have to. We could call it something else. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they've. maybe they've copyrighted it and nobody else can make it, and then we go into a whole pan art thing. Right, I need to go off and do something less boring instead. It's been 3 hours. Thank you so much. This has been my longest ever stream. My God. Thank you for being here. All the people that are always here. I appreciate you so much. Go off and... yeah, people are commenting on Facebook. I know they are. I just can't read it. Thank you so much for being here. If you've been watching on Facebook, thank you for watching. Yeah, come over onto YouTube if you want to chat. But I need to go and do some other stuff. But thank you for joining me. I will bid you another lovely Sunday. I'm watching the Formula One later on. Come on, Lando. That's all I'm going to say. Take care, everybody. See you later.